Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I must tell you that this channel is basically me talking about traumas and healing myself and you in the way. Out of this channel, we will come out more stronger, more healed, and more respectful and feel more self-worthy than ever. I mean, you have healed it. We have to put the right kind of work into it. Today, we will talk about FOMO. We all have felt it. We all feel like at a certain point in our life that we are losing something, someone, some opportunity. Let's get started. When you see people out there living their life, laughing, attending events, traveling, and you're just there, frozen, comparing, wondering if life is passing by you, you question everything, you ask yourself a lot of questions, and most importantly, you blame yourself for not acting on them. Let me tell you, you're not lazy. You're not behind. And you are definitely not to be blamed. What you are feeling is called FOMO. It is a fear of missing out. It is not just the kind social media talks about, but we are going to get into more deeper layers of what actual FOMO means for people like us. People who overthink deeply, who feel other people's emotions, people pleaser, people with ADHD, people with hypersensitivity. All of these people really feel it and more. And if you have felt more traumatic events in your past, you feel more FOMO. And if you have been deprived of so many things in your life, even now when you are trying to just live life and you feel like, oh yeah, I don't have a car, that doesn't define you. But we are trying to address the main cause of it. So let me tell you one more thing, that it's not about the event. It's not about an opportunity. It's not about just one single thing that you can point out. It also tells you that you don't belong, right? You are not enough. You are being left behind. And you're watching life happen to other people, and somehow you missed the bus. That's what's happening inside you. That self-blaming thing that, oh, I don't get to enjoy life. Everyone is doing that and I am leaving behind. And YOLO, you only live once. This is what everything is happening to you at the same time. Think of FOMO as a devil or as some kind of a doll that is very demonic, and it's telling you all those things. And you are thinking that it's not happening because of some doll telling you. You are thinking that it's happening inside of you. So we think that we are not enough. We are being left behind. We think that we are watching life happen to others, but we are not somehow part of it. Life has forgotten about us. And this hits hard, especially when you've been most of your life misunderstood, shushed, pushed into people pleasing, or have been a people pleaser all your life, or made to feel like your needs are too much. Right? This happens a lot when all of these things become into a ball and being thrown at you at so much force that you are left with nothing but to see this all happening right in front of you in the sheer nakedness. So you will begin to believe in all of this is happening, maybe freedom, success, fun, or for other people. Or maybe you think that if I stay quiet and keep watching, it will hurt less. This is not just a fear, that's an emotional pattern born from survival mechanisms in your own brain. Your brain have learned to store those traumatic events, that body, that mindset of a 20-year-old who have felt trauma in her life, who have been missed out on so many lives. She had learned how to make this shell around her and how to self-blame in order to get out of the FOMO. When it kicks in, your nervous system thinks that you are in danger. Your nervous system starts to panic and it starts to question everything that has happened. It's not about missing an event again, but it's a missing about your place, your whole worth in the whole world. Every photo feels like a test. Other people that they put it, like you question yourself, am I enough? Am I not there yet? Am I wasting my life? Have I not achieved enough? What do I need to do? I'm doing this much. So but what is really happening? You question yourself with all these, so much dingy thing of self that points towards your self-worth. Your body is asking you few questions. That is there a space for me in this world as I am? What is the space for me? What is this feeling? What is this? Everything that I have done, is it worthy? What am I doing in life? If you have been ignored or forced to shrink yourself to survive, then being seen feels dangerous. So even if you attend a concert, it doesn't feel like fun. It feels like it's a trap for shame. FOMO is a compass, not a curse. Let's flip this, okay? Let's see from a different perspective. Like, FOMO is not a flaw. right? I call it a devil, but then again, that's we call something devil when it's out of our control. But we are changing ourselves into something that we want under control. We are making that as a compass. We are looking at this thing as pointing us towards the part of yourself that wants to be awakened. The next time you feel that staying revealing, ask yourself, what is this revealing about myself, like what I value? So now that we have changed this FOMO from a devil to a compass, that's called something lifting. You are lifting yourself up. You are understanding so many things that you will otherwise let go of. You, people that have not included you, you feel like everyone is betraying you. Just ask yourself, what is it revealing about myself? Be curious about yourself, because being curious about other people have not helped you so far. And I'm coming from a state of mind where I have been trying to understand other people, but that had never benefited me. We want to be filled with love, compassion, and understanding for other people. At the same time, we have to use all those things and direct that light that we have for other people to me. This is compassion. I'm throwing myself compassion other than you. I'm throwing myself the attention I was giving you. I'm throwing myself everything. The spotlight that I kept you under now is on me. What does that make me? Beautiful. Make me aware of myself. Want to watch my actions. Want to watch how I behave, and want to watch everything that I do. And make me a better person. Because once the spotlight is on me, I might get fearful, but once it is on me every single day, I might do better than before. Let's ask yourself, what is it revealing about me? If we envy someone's freedom, maybe your soul, your inner child, your small 4-year to 20-year-old different people were asking for more expression. Like, how do you express myself? How do I express? I have been keeping my words and I'm unable to speak in the right manner. I am unable to just fluently let the words out of my mouth. That is interrupting me because I am not identifying my confidence. I'm not identifying my self-worth. But I am identifying that I have problem when other people are enjoying their life. Right? That's not a problem for other people. That's a problem for you, right? So we are trying to identify those. If you feel left out of success, it makes you crave impact. Maybe you crave impact on your own terms. Right? Like you feel like you have been meant for bigger things in your life, and you feel like you're left out of success. So we need to work on that. We need to work on your impact on your own terms. You may need to start something. You may have an idea that has been sitting on the back of your head for so long. You have to bring it forward. You just have to flip the switch. And so instead of spiraling into shame, get curious. Get curious. That's the most important thing. Ask yourself questions. So many people coming from different perspectives from their own life, from their traumatic experiences. But then for how long are you going to hear to everyone else? One day you're hearing you have to be kind. The other day you're hearing, oh no, you have to be a bitch. You are constantly in a state of pushing and pulling. You don't know how to react for yourself. You have to find your own voice. You have to start keeping the distractions away from you and then start working for yourself. So let's learn how to transform FOMO into soul fuel. If you think that you have a trigger, right? You feel like, and this is a trigger, they are living better life than you. At this trigger, we have identified it, right? You name this a trigger and it will have teeny tiny less impact on you than it had before. You have to respond. What is my flavor of aliveness? If they are out there doing partying, doing things, that's their flavor. Or maybe they have not identified that. If they have their flavor, what is my flavor? Do I like same things? Or maybe I sometimes want to go out. Do I like more reading? So try to control things that are controllable now. Okay? And if you feel like I'm not part of that, so your soul response should be, or it can be, what am I quietly building that no one else sees right now? What if I'm not part of it? So you just ask yourself, what am I building? I am falling behind. Well, that's one of the words I have heard myself and other people say. Oh, I am doing nothing. I'm doing nothing. Even when you're doing nothing, you're learning something, you're doing something. I have been stuck in a job which pays me the minimal paycheck to paycheck living kind of situation. But that job have taught me how to speak up for myself. That job had helped me identify my own voice. That's not a small thing. I am falling behind was the mantra I used to use because I was living as a nervous Sanvi, going toward that confident Sanju. right? I'm going towards her, from nervous to confident. That's my journey, right? So if I'm leaving behind, I'm falling behind, you are not. Tell yourself that your timeline is yours, not others. Tell yourself that you don't bloom on their schedule. You bloom in your own schedule. You know when to get what you will get, right? And if you feel like you're falling behind in your life, you have to go back and think of yourself in such great light. You have to put spotlight on yourself again and say that you are not falling behind. You are just putting the spotlight in the wrong areas. And you have to think that maybe I am on my own timeline. Maybe I am meant to bloom in a certain schedule. I have my own schedule set by the universe. If something is not working out right now, maybe it will work out in the next 5-6 years, but it will work out. If you have been given a dream, if you have been thinking in the back of your mind that that something is meant to happen, and you have an idea, you have a seed, it's just a matter of planting it. And let's do this in the right light, and maybe you will trust me. Just know that you are not here to be fast or flashy. You're here to be real. And the real literally takes time. You have to tend your inner self. So FOMO and the universe. Okay, we are going to talk about the spiritual truth here. Sometimes the universe delays, or God delays your exposure to protect your depth, right? Let it sink in. Understand it. Sometimes the universe delays your exposure to protect your depth. You are a very deep person. You feel so many things. You're an empath. You feel emotions for other people. You do all of these things. Just know that you're being prepared for resonance, not recognition. Energy is a real thing. And if you get duped by other people's energy, just know that you're not emitting enough. So we have to go and find the center of our light and emit it enough, and not get influenced by other people's confidence or other people's fake strategies, okay? You are being aligned. You're not missing out. And your soul, you, yourself, your Atma, does not come here to attend every event. Right? It's not, or chase everything. The trends just came in. Earlier, before that, cell phones never existed. How do you think people lived? Yeah, you have to create an impact somehow, and be it your own life, you have to start doing that. And say to yourself, I am here, I am alive. I have heard so many people say these things, that having a good health and body and mind is such a big blessing. And you will only trust it when something bad happens to your body or you're nearby. Why can't you trust people? You are not late, you're becoming. And you have to understand the word becoming is leaving your old shed and just be in your body. Don't hate yourself. Putting in the effort, they try to self-blame, like that will help you. No, that will not help you. What to do when the FOMO hits? Name it. Let's name it, right? Let's say this is a FOMO. I am not able to go to a party. They are going to a party. Maybe I'm looking for belongingness. Maybe it will not sit right with you. Just journal it. I'm attaching journal at the bottom of this video for you to fill out whenever you feel FOMO. And it's going to be very detailed. And even if you don't have questions to ask yourself, you can always come back and read this journal and start writing into it. Ask it, what am I truly craving right now? Attention, connection, expression, and then go for a walk. Get ready and go for a walk. You might feel better. Breathe. Okay, return to yourself, breathe, ground yourself, see some things, see 3 things, touch 2 things, and smell 1 thing. This is a shortcut, I'm telling you. And tell yourself, I'm not missing out. I am not dead because I did not attend something. Tell yourself that. That's the big win for you. Your life does not start when you catch up to them. It starts when you come back to yourself. You start to embrace your beautiful body that you have. I'm going to tell you that it does not make you weak. It makes you human and ready to live with more truth and yourself, because in the end, you are by yourself, right? You don't need to fight for a seat at someone else's table. And when you're building your own, and you have to build your own, you have to find people who won't make you feel that way, or you have to literally look out for a better cause. Because it may be so deep, so undeniable, that you look back at it and you say, thank God I didn't force it. Thank God I healed. And when you're watching this video, I hope this helps you. I really hope that you come back, you download this journal when things get more heavy, and you think to yourself that, you're doing better. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time in the next video, where we will talk more about issues at hand.